It's in the right spot. It's in the right spot. Let's get some screws in this baby. And if you're close to the edge like that, don't run that screw down too tight. You'll split out your wood, and you'll be unhappy with that. Yep, we'll be fine here. If you want to add some more battens in here like that, you can do that. Just use your imagination, whatever you want to do, it's your gate. Unless you're in a historical district and they want you to have a certain gate, then you're at their mercy. Gate's almost done. Hang in there, we're almost done. Almost. There's another piece I made already. It's not real difficult. Just draw you an arch in there. Just see the dog ears. I see I have a little discrepancy. Oh, I see that. It's not nailed in yet. All right. In good shape here then. So, put a little glue on that. I'm gonna bang you around a little bit in the camera, but I want you to have a good view. Don't get it too close to the edge like that, because if you want to stain this, once you get glue on the cedar, you cannot stain it. Cannot stain it. That might have been too tight. Slow it down a little bit, put the clutch on. That should do it. And that's how you make the gate. I'm gonna put those big straps like you see on every other gate. I'm gonna use those straps on here. So this gate, this pretty much is finished. Pretty much. It's some glue on this one. I'm right-handed, so hopefully I can pour this glue without making a big mess. And that's about all the glue I put on it. The other one I made 5 years ago or 6 years ago is still holding together just fine. It's not rickety or anything. And if you plan on using this like a regular, you know, like I did with my other gate where you put a residential doorknob in it, the problem with that is it, every time it gets wet, the wood swells up and it's hard to open and shut the gate. Yep, found a bare screw, didn't I? flip it on over and screw it together. You should have a nice gate. Last you for a long time. Being cedar. So let's push this top down. Make sure it's going to be, don't want to go too far. And make sure everything's squared up. So your gate just doesn't have to be a regular gate. You can do something with it to make it look different like we did here. When these get rusty, it'll have stains going down it and give it an aged look. If you don't want that, you need to buy the screws that are either galvanized or made for exterior use. Galvanized, or you can nail it together with galvanized nails. I prefer to use screws. It just, I think it holds up better that way. And you can see why I cut the shortens the narrow pieces here, so this way it overlaps there, and I don't have one picking here. It's kind of wobbling in and out. So this is pretty much it. I just need to run my screws to this long picking here, let it set and dry overnight, add my hardware to it, and it's done. Alright, that's it. I appreciate y'all watching. If this helps you in any way, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe, that'd be great. I'm over 3,000 subscribers now. Thanks to you guys and gals. Later.